In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Salesforce Maps. This simple guide will take you through the necessary steps to get you up and running with Salesforce Maps efficiently. First, let's get started by logging into Salesforce. If you're already familiar with the login process, go ahead and enter your credentials. Otherwise, simply navigate to the Salesforce login page on your preferred browser and input your username and password. Once you've successfully logged in, you'll find yourself on the Salesforce homepage, ready to set up the maps. Next, we need to head over to the Setup section, which can be found by clicking on the gear icon located at the top right corner of your screen. This will open a drop-down menu where you'll see the option for Setup. Click on that and it will take you to the Setup interface. Within this vast area of settings, we're going to make our way to the Advanced Setup. Once you're there, you'll be dealing with an array of options and configurations, making it simple to feel a bit overwhelmed, but rest assured it's pretty straightforward. As you navigate through, look for the Quick Find search bar. It's typically placed prominently at the top of the Setup panel, allowing you to swiftly locate different settings without scrolling endlessly. Type in Maps and Location Settings into this search-friendly box and hit Enter. This search will filter out everything except what you're looking for, bringing you straight to the map settings. Now that you've located the maps and location settings, the next step is to click on Edit. This button will enable you to adjust the configurations as required to set up Salesforce Maps. Once in the edit mode, you should see an option to activate Enable Maps and Location Services. By ticking this box, you're authorizing Salesforce to accurately utilize map data. Additionally, you must enable the autocomplete standard address fields. This helpful feature enhances efficiency by suggesting potential address matches as you type, saving time and minimizing errors, something that can be incredibly useful in a customer relationship management setting. After making these selections, the final piece of the puzzle is to hit Save. This step may seem small, but it's crucial. It ensures your new settings are properly applied and stored, and with that, you are now equipped to use Salesforce Maps within your workflow. Remember, properly setting up these features can significantly enhance your operational capabilities, allowing you to better visualize and manage data. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you find Salesforce Maps to be a valuable tool in your daily operations.